tell us a little bit about how this came about with you and Jill and the hospital partnership?
We went there during the season last year and just kind of introduced ourselves to the crew and just kind of sat down with them and talked about what our expectations were for the upcoming years and kind of our involvement and where we wanted to go with our partnership and got to know them a little bit better, and then obviously took a tour and sat down and kind of heard what their plans for the future were. And we decided that it was a good fit. We wanted to get involved in several ways with the city. There were a number of organizations that we've already partnered with throughout the years that we're going to continue to work with, but we wanted to do something that was a little bit closer to home for Jill, something that she could have a little bit more involvement with, and we really, we just kind of fell in love with the hospital, with the people who work there, the things that they're doing, where they want to go. We're all in on that, and decided to come up here this off season and do some things to kind of get involved and show our faces, even though we're kind of here and there. It's good to come up here and see everybody and get some colder weather underneath our skin. It's not really her cup of tea, but I don't mind. Obviously, with the beard, it doesn't really affect me too much.
How much has being a parent kind of influenced you wanting to help kids and work with kids?
Yeah, that's it's really changed my perspective over the years. I felt like I've always kind of had a soft spot in my heart for kids, and Jill obviously worked at the Children's Hospital in Dallas when we were dating, and that was kind of something that really meant a lot to her. And being a dad now and seeing some of these kids and what they're going through, it definitely affects you differently. But you just you want to give back any way that you can, and to see the way these kids approach every day and to know what they're going through and to see how upbeat they are and really inspiring they are, even if they're not meaning to be. It just it makes you want to do everything you can to help them.
Chris, how important is it, once you signed the long-term deal, that you and Jill wanted to be, involved in the community, and how important was that for you guys?
Well, a lot of it went into our decision. Did we want to go somewhere else and kind of start over? Like I said, we had a lot of organizations that we had worked with in the past here that we really wanted to continue to work with, and we didn't really want to start over anywhere else. We felt like we had some good roots planted here, but we wanted to keep going. After we agreed to the contract and knew that we were going to be here for the foreseeable future, that we wanted to really put ourselves out there and try to do everything that we could within the city. There are some things that we do that are kind of outside the city, but it was important to us to be involved in things inside the city.
Speaking of signing your contract a year ago at this time, you were going through the free agent process. Have you talked to Wieters and Trumbo about the free agent process and what's going on there?
Not since the offseason started. Matt and I are a little bit closer than Mark and I are, just because of the fact that we played together for a number of years. But we kind of keep up with each other, not in regards to baseball. And since the season has ended, I haven't really had much contact with either one of them as far as free agency is concerned. I talked to Mark a little bit at the end of the season. There were some things that he wanted to kind of pick my brain about, and some things that he wanted to ask me about as far as free agency is concerned. But I know both of those guys are going to do well for themselves. They've obviously had a lot of success, and hopefully they'll be wearing our colors in the next few years.